Hello everybody, sorry for my creaky chair and welcome to an update video. So I want to talk about a couple of things that are going to be going on or that are going on currently. Obviously I'm still doing my movie and game reviews, not game reviews, movie reviews and gaming videos. I do apologize on the lack of Alan Wake, kind of got away from me. I will be going back to that soon. Just give me a chance. A Heist with Markiplier came out, and the first video did really well, currently at 94 views, so just because people seem to be enjoying that more, I'm going to put that in the forefront. I'll at least try to. It takes a little bit extra, because I'm making the videos in 4K, trying to at least. So the first one was in 4K, so people with the ability to watch it in 4K can watch it in 4K. It's the first series I'm doing this on my channel with. So I would like to go ahead and try to do that. I've started editing some of my videos more crazily. The last Fortnite video I did, I know it's not for everybody. Didn't expect it to do well. 22 views is way more. 22 views with 2 likes is way more than I thought I would get. But to be fair, it's probably some of the people I played with who rewatched the video over and over, which is okay. But I just enjoy doing those edits, so hopefully I can do more in the future. I'm still doing Game Mania. It's kind of the punishment's kind of on a halt. We kind of have to figure things out a little bit, just recording wise, which is another thing I have to deal with. So that's going on. And I understand some people might not like A Heist with Markiplier and the way I do things. Probably those 94 views are probably not 94 views. They're probably people that watch for a couple minutes and then decided to leave. I understand. My channel is not for everybody, and I don't want anyone to expect my channel to be for them. But I do have some standards. And I want to speak these standards because if these cannot be held up by people going to my channel, they will either be blocked, and then if that doesn't help and more people keep on showing up, I'm just going to have to disable my comments because I'm not going to deal with this. I understand that not all my videos are good. My first episode for my TV review of Skylanders Academy recently had someone who posted a message saying get a life. I have since removed this message. That is not okay. I have a life, and to be honest, that comment doesn't make much sense because that video really didn't take much to do. It was just me talking. So, yeah, that was one of the lower videos on my channel with very little content on it, and I know that. That's why I tried to do better when I did the second episode. But those types of comments are not okay. If you do not have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Lame, I'll take. I'll take lame because I'm going to take it as a constructive criticism comment. You're not directing it directly at me, you're directing it at the video I made. And that is okay. But if this continues, like the thing is, when one comment starts, it'll start slowly piling up and piling up and piling up. If more of these things kind of happen, I'm just going to have to start disabling comments on my videos. I don't want to do that. Not many people comment back, but when they do, it's a pleasure to read the comments. I really do enjoy it. But I'm not going to let my comments become one of those comment sections. I don't want to have to, because the thing is, I don't want people here who don't want to be here. I want this community to be a community of people that enjoys the content I put out. Or at least are interested. And I know there are people out there that probably watch my videos and absolutely hate them. And I understand that. And I thank those people who don't like it and move on, respectively, for not bashing hateful comments at me. I'm not perfect. I'm not for everybody. And I get that. And some people say get a life isn't really a hateful comment. I think it is. because that's directed at me. And when you start directing comments rudely at me or anybody else in my community, that is when I say goodbye, good day, and go to another channel where you can do that sort of thing. Because you may be in part of a good channel. I don't highly doubt that. But it makes me also wonder what community you're in that makes it seem okay to say stuff like that. Because The Only Ryan is a very great example of a great community. If you haven't seen it, I'll try to put a link somewhere. Go over to www.twitch.tv/TheOnlyRyan. Check him out when he's streaming. He has a very, very good community. Very good. Very kind, very welcoming, and no hateful comments. I've never had any when I've been in there. And he's not that small. He's pretty big. That's an understatement. And he still is able to keep this community of good-hearted, kind people. And in people like We Don't Whisper. And I'm Your Huckleberry. And so many other people. I do apologize, because John, Jon, not Jhon, but Jon, I remember that username. John Wolf, I believe. Could be wrong. I could be thinking of a YouTuber I watch. But there's so many great people there. And I don't always go by usernames when I talk to people. Once I start getting used to their username, I just kind of, have general conversations with them, because, you kind of know who you're talking to after a while. But seriously, if you want a good community, check that out. But they will not tolerate anything. Seriously. Anytime a little 5-year-old kid playing Fortnite pops in and starts hating on people, immediately gone. Anybody trying to troll, immediately gone. There's no any of that. And that's what I want to get my channel to. It's inspiring. Now, I know I don't want people who don't want to be here. I don't ever expect to be Markiplier or Jacksepticeye. Never. But if I can even have people who just like watching my videos, which I know there are some people, I'm okay with that. I really am. Now, back to video stuff, because I don't want to go too far into that. I just wanted to make sure to make a note. I know it's probably the longest section of this video so far, but wanted to make a note. Comments are not to be used to bash on anybody in my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, anywhere. Any chat. Anything dealing with me. Not my Discord, not my YouTube, not my Twitch. If this stuff happens, the person doing so will be banned. And I'm not given many second chances here. It's going to be a one and done, because I'm not risking it. I don't want to scare anybody off. And sometimes that can happen. So anyway, I do apologize for the lack of uploads. I've been very busy for the past couple of weeks, so that's why you've seen so lackluster release. I tried to get things out, but between the 25th and the 31st, I really didn't get much out. And it's kind of been the same thing. I released something on November 1st, and I'm hopefully going to release something on the 10th today, or maybe 2 things. I can say it'll actually probably be tomorrow, or later in the day, sometime. It'll be equally spread out. I watched Ma finally, a movie I was very excited for, and I did a movie review for Ma, which is a PG-13? Is it PG-13 or is it R? I do not know. Is it PG-13 or R? We're about to find out. R. Okay. It is officially R. So, R-rated horror movie. So, it is R. But, I finally got to watch it. So, it makes me very happy and I did a movie review. I want to do a couple others, but I'm going to try to keep more limited. I'm trying to get back to gaming because I now have a Heist with Markiplier, I have Amnesia, and I have Alan Wake I need to finish, because Alan Wake's actually fully recorded. It's just like there's over 30 parts, and the last part I put out, which is going to kill me to look, was on October 12th. It's almost been a complete month since I posted any Alan Wake videos. And it was only part 6, and I have like just over 30 parts, like 32 I believe, roughly around there. So there's a lot of Alan Wake, and I will not stop. It's not a very popular series. I'm getting 1 or 2 views on this series, but I don't care. And that's one thing I want to make sure people understand. When I start something, my intent is on finishing it some way, somehow, eventually. There are several series that I've had to, hold off. And the Dark Pictures anthology, Man of Medan, is not done yet either. I just finished the first playthrough. I'm holding off because I have this other stuff I need to do. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to, at some point, start having an upload schedule. It'll probably be only 3 or 4 days out of the week. Roughly about half. Probably 3, because 4 might be a bit too much. But, for now, I have not fully set that in motion yet. It'll probably involve Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I can guarantee a computer in the morning both those days for at least a year currently, or at least roughly in general terms. So I might do that because then I can easily just post it, hopefully, in the morning. Because a lot of times what I'll do is edit the video at night, have it upload, and then release it in the morning. A lot of times that I release videos at 1 or 2, it's because I wake up at about 12. And then have to fill in descriptions and stuff, and then I don't want to release it until about an hour mark. So then I'll release it at the closest hour. A lot of times I finish like a minute or 2 before, and I'm like, okay, then this will just go live in a couple minutes. So, I do apologize again. I know it's not the best, and I appreciate I've been getting more subs. I think we're at 115, 116 now. Really, really do appreciate every single person who has subbed. Even if you're just checking me out, I want to make this clear. I appreciate all of you. Now, if you're one of those people that if you really find out you don't like and you want to leave, leave. I get it. I'm not for everyone. I want to make sure this is clear. I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to push to have 1 billion subs. Would I like that? Yeah. It would be my job. And I would like that. But I'm not going to. Partially because I don't have the time to, but partially because I only want people who want to be here. And in those 1 billion subs, I can guarantee you there's going to be people who don't want to be here. And that's the kind of idea and my mindset. But I have recorded the second part of the Heist with Markiplier, but my process is a bit staggering and I need time. Thankfully, tomorrow, 11:10, well, it's technically today at 5:23 a.m., but you know what I mean. I don't have anything going on tomorrow, so I'm going to try to finish editing a Heist with Markiplier Part 2, get it uploaded. I have to wait for it to register the 4K upload, which takes a bit of time. And then, as long as nothing happens, which shouldn't, I'm always careful about it being blocked worldwide. And then I will go ahead and upload or release it the day, hopefully on Monday is the hope. And I know I lost my chance. A lot of people were interested in this the first couple of days, and it'll lose interest. But I'm going to finish it. It won't be easy. It really won't, because I'm going to be going through every single ending, and it'll take some time. It'll probably take 5 or 6 parts of about 30 minutes apiece. With a series where I'm releasing it in 4K and such, and my method of doing this and how I get it in 4K through my editing software, it takes a little bit extra oomph because it's not originally in 4K, so I have to edit some things in the software that I use in order to get it to be 4K. It's not super complicated, but I still have to do it. So I'm working with it. I'm making it work. I will release things, and I know there's other series. Like I'm gonna give you some behind the scenes. Ma is something I have going. Minecraft Story Mode on Netflix I actually have going. I know it sounds weird, but it's made by Telltale, the latest Telltale thing in existence, and I want to see how it's different. But I want to do my own reaction to it as well. So I don't think it'll be popular at all, and Netflix should not copyright claim me because it's a game. And to be honest, I highly doubt many people are playing it on Netflix, because people say Telltale games are like shows. It's so much like a show that it bugs me a little bit. A lot of the gameplay elements have been removed, and you can really feel the just sit back and watch kind of deal, which, again, that's what Heist with Markiplier is, but it's kind of cool to see all of that. My reactions, I hate to say it, they're probably going to be the same. Oohs and ahs and such like that, but that's how the reaction biz goes. I'm not going to falsify my reactions because I'm not that kind of person. And just hopefully you know that. But Amnesia, I am terrified of that. We're getting into, recording-wise, I think I have 5 parts. And we're really getting into the depth of it. The Dark Descent, depth. We're reaching a part that I remember absolutely hating. And we'll have to deal with such in the next time we record. But just please be kind on my channel. Be kind not just to me, but to others. I put time and effort into each one of my videos. It's not like, yeah, the Skylanders Academy Season 1 Episode 1 video was a little bit lackluster. Very lackluster. I know that. That's why I try to improve. Season 1 Episode 2 I split into 2 parts, necessary or not. Hopefully will be everything needed there. I will release things like the Outpost 9, which only has 1 view. Then I will release, hold on, other things. Oh no, see, this is weird. Skylanders Academy update video has 34 views, yet the other ones don't have that much. The ones I released, it's weird. And then all these other things like Game Mania Season 2, Episode 21, the Super Mario Maker 2 Endless Normal Challenge, which has 10 views. And if you like games like Putt Putt and Pajama Sam and Spy Fox, I will be doing every single one of those games. I'm just trying to spread it out. Because unfortunately, there's a limited number of them. And I want to enjoy every single one of them. I'm going to be starting up Spy Fox soon, I think. Or doing another Putt Putt game, I think. Maybe Putt Putt. Freddy Fish. I can't forget about Freddy Fish. I'll be doing all of them. It's just going to take some time. And the series I love the most are Pajama Sam, Putt Putt, and Spy Fox. Those are my 3 favorite ones out of the very limited 4. Sorry about my yawn. But I'll be going through every one. The last game was published in September. So hopefully the next one will be toward the end of November, early December. And I'm going to try to find another Christmas thing, and I do apologize a lot for this past October. If you were on my channel, but not this past one that just happened, but the one before that, I was super organized, releasing Were Mother Tormented Fathers and releasing Outlast 2 First Reaction. This time I was a mess. I didn't have them pre-recorded. I didn't have a set schedule. It was awful. So I hate to say it, Alan Wake's probably still going to be going into December. Same thing with Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Just because recording-wise, I can only do so much of that, and editing those videos, I want to listen to every second of the video to make sure that all audio's okay and everything's aligned. I skip sometimes, but I try to make sure it's as good as I can make it because I care about these series more than normal. With all my other ones, I normally listen to majority of it, but then skip through preemptively to make sure that everything works and everything's lined up. Once I feel everything's good, I don't finish watching the video, because it should be fine, because a lot of my videos I've started to getting better about the additional noises in the background. And also, Mystery Case Files Moth to the Flame is not done. I have like 3 parts left, but the audio is always disconnected, so I'm kind of like trying to urge myself to do that, but I still kind of don't want to do that, because it's very annoying. But I finished Heavy Rain, obviously. Now, to be fair, after I finished Shining, that was a series that I had pre-recorded. Now I'm going to announce a couple of other series that I am working on. I have a bunch recorded. I will not release them, though, until I have at least enough on there. These are going to kind of be saved as backup videos in case I don't have access to my computer, which is going to be probably a thing in like a year, but hopefully I release these before then. The first one is Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS4. I have started to record this. I am very excited to finish the game. I've seen a playthrough of it a long while ago. Again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but a lot of times when I play these games, my reactions feel genuine because I haven't played them in like a year or two. And it's just because like I enjoy the games, but I just haven't gotten around to playing it, and there's something else, always coming out. So it feels like I'm experiencing, and then like, oh yeah, right, that happened. I don't normally say it out loud, but the next series, which I haven't actually played, and I'm going to play through all of the games, at least the main 3 to start off, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. That one as well I've started to record, but those are going to be a lot longer videos because the game's longer. But I am working my way through, trying to record more. It's not easy. And I'm going to try to get those up. But the thing is, if I edit one of those at night, I can't edit one to go up for the next day. So, once I get a bit more organized, which there might be another hiatus coming up of like a couple days, probably 3 to 4 days, as I deal with getting scheduling down, what I'm thinking is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then the other days are just open in case I want to release something. But Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be guaranteed days. I'll have videos going up on them, at least hopefully guaranteed Tuesday and Thursday for sure. Again, I get home late, sometimes at 1 a.m. Tonight I got home at 1 a.m. Actually, it was a little bit later, like 1:20, 1:30. So I get home late, and sometimes I don't have time to edit, or record for that matter. Like I was trying to force myself to record Markiplier, Ice with Markiplier. Excuse me. And it took a while. I definitely did not get to it as fast as I would have hoped to, and editing wise as well, not as fast as I'd hoped to. This video probably won't get edited tonight because I'm going on 20 to 30 minutes now of recording, and I still have one thing I want to finish before I go to bed, and I want to go to bed soon. So this probably won't get finished editing tonight. I'll probably release Ma before this, just because Ma is there and able to be released. Another series that I started recorded, I don't think I've uploaded any videos yet of, is Uncharted. I have recorded 1, 2, and 3. I own 4. I've not played 4. I own the one that came after that. That wasn't a numbered one. I haven't played it. Can't remember if I watched playthroughs of either or. But anyway, I'm going to be trying to get these things uploaded in my spare time. I do apologize. I see something I want to do, and I'm like, oh, this would be such a cool idea. That's why I did the Markiplier video. And it got a lot of views very quickly because a lot of people were interested in it. And I still think my series will have a lot of views because I try to do things that not a lot of people are going to do. And not a lot of people are going to do every ending the way I'm doing it. I'm showing everything and reacting to it at the same time, where a lot of people get it done in a couple hours and they just rush through all the endings. I'm taking it like it would be when I play a game. Slow. If it goes slow, which it does. Also, something I want to mention. Movie reviews, if I ever do get to the point where I can make money, movie reviews 90% of the time I will not make money on. If that happens, I'll have to stop putting the trailers in them, but that's the reason why. The video is there for you to experience a little bit of the movie as well as get my take on the movie. That's why I include the trailers, are for you to see a little bit of it, get your own take. Currently, the Countdown movie review does not have any copyright claims or copyright, showing, includes copyright content. Ma does, as well as Lion King and a couple of others. Skylanders Academy does not. But I'm just informing you that some of them do, some of them don't, and most of them do, because it sees the trailer and it's like, no, not good. So, that's just the way it's going to kind of be. I don't want to do it that way. Dealing with copyright, I'm not going to avoid copyright as long as the video can be seen in the entire country, at least hopefully. Entire world. Thank you. It's not blocked worldwide. That's why the Scooby-Doo one has taken so long, and that is something else I want to do. But I've kind of taken that, and it's been set aside. I don't like it. It was going to be for Halloween. I don't like I've set it aside, but there's too much work to be done on that Scooby-Doo video. It will be a while before that is even done, and before I can do that. I may do other Scooby-Doo videos before that, because recording it is a lot easier to deal with the editing while I'm recording. And a lot of times with movie reviews, I don't have anything in them because they are fast, easy to do, where I just talk and share my opinion with you and then add a trailer on at the end. It makes it a lot easier than doing what I did with the Scooby-Doo review. I do most of my videos are genuine first take. Whatever I record is there. I don't normally do multiple takes. The only time I'll do a multiple take is if recording stops, or if I get in and I hate the intro. Then I'll go over again. The Fortnite Part 6 one I had to do for a particular reason. Not a reason I'm going to share, but there was a reason that I had to redo that, and that's just sometimes what happens. So unfortunately, like most of my videos though, like all the Game Mania ones we've done, the Dark Descent, everything is first take. I don't really edit heavily. I want you to experience it the way I record it. So when I record it, I do my best job to make it as good as I possibly can. Now there's two reasons. One, it feels more genuine to you to watch, hopefully, so that you are experiencing what I experienced while I played it. And to be honest, I feel that 90% of the time when I look back at a video, it's the exact way that I felt while I was watching it. And that's what I want you guys to experience. And two, it's easier on the editing. I don't have an editor. I edit all my videos myself. And a lot of times there is no editing because I don't have time. The videos that need editing get editing. For example, Fortnite Part 6. I felt that those that needed editing, so I took the time and I did the editing. A Heist with Markiplier. There is editing involved. If you can guess what that is, leave a comment in a Heist with Markiplier videos, or down below this one if you want to try to take a guess at what it is. But I will not say, because it's my secret. There is a lot of editing that I have to do, though. A lot. Especially upcoming here, I think it didn't record perfectly. I'm not redoing it, and I wasn't even planning on redoing it. You may see it a bit better in the second part, but just so you know, I'm not redoing these things, and I'm doing my best to make my videos as good a quality as I would be comfortable watching, which actually beyond that. So let me know if you don't like a video, but do it in a way that at least if you're angry, make it constructive, because constructive criticism is the best kind of criticism that I can get on videos. That's why I appreciated that lame comment on Skylanders Academy one because it made me think to go ahead and try something different. Now, Skylanders Academy is not going to be an every time thing because, again, that requires more. Movie reviews tend to get a little bit more than normal gaming videos sometimes. I'm not going to do them all the time, though. I obviously skip movies. Like, I wanted to do a Glass one. I probably still will. I want to do a Jojo Rabbit one. I want to do a long shot Intruder, The Intruder, Zootopia, Halloween, Hellboy, Shazam. I did How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, Mary Poppins Returns, Us. I did Us. Secret Life of Pets 2, Lego Movie 2, Kid Would Be King, Bumblebee, The Prodigy, Nancy Drew and the Hidden Staircase, and more. John Wick 1, 2, 3, and more, so on and so forth. You get my point. When I feel it's comfortable and the right time to do that, I'll do it. I didn't see it in the theaters. Just saw it, and I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to make a video on it. That's the kind of thing that happens. There's just going to be a moment where I'm like, time to do this movie review. It's just going to be the way it is. So as this video is going on now, I'm going to start wrapping up as we are at 31 minutes in length. Just please, one thing I really wanted to get through here, like this video is not meant to be really content. It's meant to update you. There's not going to be anything on the screen. I am not going to edit anything. I don't even really deal with audio on this. I just post it. That is what this is. This is not content. This is an update. Sometimes I'll use it as content, but that's again because I don't have time to record something else. This still takes 31 minutes to record. It's not like I'm sitting here lollygagging for 20 of those 30 minutes and only talking 10 and somehow stretching it across a 31-minute marker. Doesn't work like that. So I just don't have time to record something else. And I probably won't have time to edit Maz, really. I'm going to probably stay up another 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And even then, that's a bit stretching for me. I'd probably pretty much be done now if I didn't do this. But I wanted to update it while I had it on my mind. So either way, I appreciate all of you. Just please keep this community positive and not hateful if you're going to use comments. That's all I care about. The well-being of my community and those in it. I do not want this to fall apart, and I do not want to have to stop comments. I don't get many, but again, when there's good comments, I appreciate it. I do. It's fun. I'm like, oh, a comment. But if I see a random comment and it's, get a life, I'm going to get depressed. I'm going to get sad. And one comment I got out of a month or 2 months, and it's get a life. Not everybody will understand the work some people put into it. Sometimes videos, to some people, my videos might look like I do no work on them. But the thing is, half the battle, half the work, as a rephrase, is the recording process. And I put a lot into that. I love doing that, so I put more into that. The editing, I like doing. I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to cut out gameplay. If you want to see what Jacksepticeye did to the park, and I'm still upset at him for it, watch his Park series. The Park is a story-driven game. Now, I will back him up on one thing, but continuing. The Park is a story-driven game. Jacksepticeye cut it up like it was an Overwatch game or a Fortnite game, just cutting parts out that weren't interesting. He cut out an entire ride telling the Hansel and Gretel story, which was kind of key to the story, especially at the end, to get you to understand. And some people have never heard this story. He cut out parts. And to me, cutting out parts in a story-driven game is just not okay. Now, on his side, it's his channel, so he can do whatever the hell he wants. And if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. But to me, that doesn't feel right. Because you are taking someone else's work that they put into the game and cutting it out. Fortnite's a little bit different. Games like it are different. They're multiplayer. The work they put in is still going to be shown. What you're recording is your input into the game. Because it reacts to you because it's multiplayer. So it's not going to be the same experience every time. The Park, still, you can get different experiences, but the story is still always going to be the same. Did I enjoy the video any less? No. Was I upset? Yeah. Do I still watch him? Yeah, but he's kind of moved away from gaming, so not as much. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up now. Just take these things into mind if you want to. I'm not saying don't leave bad, hateful comments. No, don't leave bad, hateful comments. Leave constructive, hateful comments if you're going to. Don't attack me in my own comments. That's not okay, and I will not stand it. Do not attack anybody in my community. Do not attack anybody in the videos. If someone comes into my videos and helps me with something and you attack them, that is like you're attacking me. I invited them to do a video. Or they asked me if they would like to do a video, and I said sure. They are there because they want to be. And I appreciate them all the more for that. But anybody who hates on somebody, even down to calling someone a squeaker, I hate that term. I will not stand you in my community. Please think before you post. And there will be no issues. And you will see more of guests. Blackout is, of course, the big one, and I hope he'll still be here. But he has his own stuff he's doing, too. And expect that during Christmas, I'll try to get a Christmas series out, but I don't know if I have any Christmas games this year. I'll try to find something. But also expect that some points during these next couple of months here, as we get into Christmas time, I will be taking interval breaks. I won't probably tell you. It'll just probably happen. If I get a set schedule and I can keep that set schedule, then I will tell you. Because I'm not going to just... if I guarantee you 2 videos a week, you're going to get 2 videos a week unless I tell you otherwise. Of course, if any emergencies come down the line, I'll inform you afterward. And apologize for that. I don't normally get too many of those nowadays, though. But anyway. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. And stay positive. Goodbye.